Hello, welcome. We are live. So excited to be here every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to Conversations to Raise Vibrations. I am your host, Lisa Kelly. And as always, I'm joined by the beautiful Elvira Hopper. Beautiful in red. Love it.
Aw.
And we're both wearing flowers today, as we've noticed.
Yes,
So
yes.
awesome. I love it. If you're joining us live, we love that you're here. Hopefully you've given StreamYard permission to share your name. Otherwise, it does just come up as Facebook user. If you're joining us later, hit hashtag replay and let us know what you love about this conversation. And even if you've heard us and you love it, somebody out there who maybe isn't in the group could use it. And that's why you're going to head over to YouTube and you're going to like, share, subscribe to that channel for us, because we are really, really trying to raise consciousness on this planet and get these messages out there. So I'm sure you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody could use this conversation. So
Yay.
good morning, Elvira. How are you?
Good morning. I am doing so well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. It's a beautiful sunny Wednesday here. So
Is it sunny where you are? It's not
it is
sunny
sunny
in
right now.
Mississauga.
It's
Oh,
cold,
wow.
but it's
Okay.
it's sunny.
Okay.
I'm just glad to see the sun after 2 days of rain and snow and sleet and hail and whatever
Can
that
you
was.
believe that? Oh, what the hell was that?
It was crazy. So
Mm.
today we are excited because for those of you that have been following our journey, know the last couple of weeks we have been speaking about our brand new, excuse me, my throat, New Life program. And we are so excited, so beyond excited that it launched on Monday night. So,
Yay.
right? So amazing. It was
It was
incredible.
amazing.
We have
Yeah.
a small, intimate group of women
Yeah. Yeah.
that are joining us for this round, for this first round, this beta flight,
Yeah.
which means it's, first time we're running it. And of course, never will be priced this low again, because
Yeah.
it's our first one. So for
Yeah.
those that take advantage, amazing, because of the bonuses
Yes.
that are
We
in.
celebrate them.
Oh
Yes.
my
Yes.
gosh. But just being in that community of women, I just felt the energy. I felt the vibration. And I know that those women that joined us are so ready for more, ready to make the rest of their life the best of their life. And I just felt so good being in that energy. Like there was no, and I'm so wanting to, I know you and I've talked about this, but there was nothing forced. There was just, everybody
No.
was just being, and we're, feeling safe, supported, and all of those things. So I
Yeah.
just felt I'm still actually feeling so good after the Monday night. How
Yeah.
about you?
Yeah.
Elvira?
Oh, same, Lisa. And it's so funny how we both had back issues. Like on Monday morning, I woke up with this crazy back, and I had to go see the chiropractor.
Yeah.
And you're like, me too, right? So anyway, it was just kind of crazy. But during that time, those 2 hours that we were on, like I didn't even think of my back once.
Yeah.
Like
Me
it was,
neither.
yeah, it was just, we were so in the zone
Yeah.
that we didn't even notice that we had pain in our backs, right? I mean, the pain was there afterwards, but during that time, like, have you ever noticed that? Like, if you're so in the moment, if you're so in the flow, you don't even notice anything that's not right. And so I just realized that right now. I don't remember like feeling like, oh, my back's hurting me, while we were facilitating. It was just all perfect. It was absolutely perfect. Yeah.
I
Isn't that
agree.
cool?
100%.
Yeah.
We were just in, as you like to say, in our genius, joy,
JPG zone. JPG, joy, passion, and genius. Yes.
I know there's another catch one there somewhere.
Yeah. Me and my acronyms. Yeah. Both of us were in our JPG zone that night. And so we didn't even notice our back pains. And we held the most beautiful space for these incredible women who joined. And there was a little bit of apprehension right at the beginning, that they didn't know what they were getting themselves into.
Yeah.
But by the end, the reflections they gave us on how they're in the right place. Like, honestly, I was crying. Like I was just so moved by what they shared with us. And they are so ready. They're so ready to let go of the past, of old programs, old conditions, and step into the light of who they truly are and make the difference they're born to make, and just have a great life.
And that's what it's all about, right? That's
Yeah.
what it's all about. And if I just want to mention, Janet just jumped on. Good
Hi,
morning.
Janet. We love her so much.
I know, and it's been a couple weeks since she's been on here live, so it's so nice to see her. I love
Yeah.
her and
Oh,
interacting with her. But one of the women that were on there, I almost cried at this, and she said, you know, at the time, at that moment, I was thinking, okay, what do you want me to do? I
oh,
need to do
yes.
something. What
Yes.
do I do? I know I need to do more work. And she said at that exact moment, she said, Lisa, your email came in. And
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
yes, I'm doing like you
You
can't
can't make this shit up.
the universe is just
Yes.
you know how you talk about being a miracle magnet and
Yeah.
being like that's a miracle,
Yeah,
right?
it
And
is.
those are the celebrations, the little miracles that we need to be celebrating because
Yeah.
holy cow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. Like, you know, and I understand now, you and I both came away going, I totally understand why it's a small group now.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
totally get that.
Yeah.
It needs to be a small group at the beginning.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's just perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and everything the universe does is perfect. It's
Yeah.
divinely orchestrated. So
Yeah. For sure.
who
For
are we to
sure.
say it's not? But it was just such a beautiful night. And I'm still when I go back, you know, the unconscious mind doesn't know what is real or imagined. So you can go back, as I explained,
Mm.
I relive an experience, which we are right now, and have the
Yeah.
same emotions react in your body as if
Yes.
it were happening right now.
Oh, I got chills. That's
Right?
so beautiful.
And
Yeah.
that's exactly what's happening right now. So it's
Yeah.
every time we think about it, talk about it, it's affecting us at a cellular level. So, you know,
Yeah.
for you guys, you know, that weren't maybe part of it on Monday, don't worry, we're going to run another program for you.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
so there will be another one to join in. But for you guys, just on that little note that I just made, if you have something you want to feel better, go back and relive an experience where you felt better,
Mm.
felt freedom, you felt joy, you felt excitement. Go back and relive that because your body it's like
Mm.
it's happening right then and there for you. And you can just activate all those same cells in your
Yeah.
body
Yeah.
again. So just thought I'd
That's
add
so
that.
beautiful. Yeah, that's NLP, right? You're very skilled
Yeah,
in
well, I think
NLP.
it's yeah, and it's
Yeah.
not even just NLP. It's like a lot
Yeah.
of like all the people I've watched over the years. I don't even want to just say Joe Dispenza because it's like
Yeah.
all like it's Wayne Dyer. It's like all the people combined. And then of course, you know, we as teachers, we're just as coaches, we're just taking what we've learned and kind of making it our own.
Yeah.
You know, there's no if you've heard the expression, there really is no new information out there, right?
Yeah. Under the sun. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just we're all just taking stuff, and you know, these people that are writing books, it's not their own. They've taken it and they're making it their own. It's the
Yeah.
same sort of thing. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well, it's so beautiful how you've had so many years of doing this inner work. I've had so many years of doing this inner work, but the combination of us together is just this whole new thing. And these women are getting to experience that. And you could see the transformation in one session, like from the beginning of how they showed up versus the end and what they were saying. And
yeah,
oh, it just fills my heart with so
I
much joy.
me too.
Yeah.
And one of them
Yeah.
is already messaged in our group. We do have a Facebook group for the women to connect, and one of them has already said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait for the next one." So
Yeah. Oh my
that's you
God.
know, just even that is just such
Yeah.
good feedback, right?
So
So
good, so
I
good.
know.
I missed that message. I'll have to go back to it.
Yeah, go back and
But
check it out. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So
it's so nice. Yeah, because there really is nothing that compares to, in my opinion, the the absolute joy and delight and inner growth that happens when women come together in a state of truly not being in competition with each other, but holding each other up to their greatness,
yeah,
and really just believing in the other women, and those women are witnessed
yeah,
in their high as their highest self. Like there is nothing that compares with that joy for me, right,
yeah.
Lisa? Do you feel
Yeah.
that?
Well, I listen, I this is a new group for me. You've run groups before. So I love that. I love that we've, you know, partnered up and we're doing this 1 + 1 = 11 because I'm learning too. And honestly, I am learning very quickly how beautiful this is. Like
Mm,
how beautiful it is to do this together. I mean, I've been involved in other groups and, meditation groups. And of course, when I did my Huna practitioner, it was a group and it was beautiful for all of us to hold space with one another. But it's my first one that I've run and led. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm feeling
Oh,
just so much joy from it.
so
And,
beautiful.
I just said to my daughter, and this is true, life is harder when you don't face your pain. It's
Mm.
uncomfortable now.
That's a tweetable. Yeah. Yeah.
You think it's hard now to look at that uncomfortable pain that you're sitting with. It's way harder to bypass it and
Yeah.
not look at your pain.
Yeah.
And I think I applaud these women. I applaud anyone who, looks at their pain and wants to do their inner work, clients with you,
Yeah.
clients with me, that want to sit down and really figure out what is going on inside of me. I want to change this. I applaud these people. It's 11:11. So whatever
Mm.
we're saying is,
Yay.
yeah. Um, I applaud these women because it's like, I know, fuck, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's
It
right?
can be. It can be when you do it individually. And yet, when you come together as a
Right.
community, it is easier. Like, this is
Yes.
why I love what my beautiful team does. They facilitate this work with their little groups, 8 people and under. We keep it small because we want to keep it really intimate. And, and it's really about, um, uh, doing it together
Yes.
is a lot. It's not easy, but it's lighter than doing it alone.
Yes.
Doing it alone is heavier.
Yeah.
This is the energy that I'm getting. I'm
Yes.
describing to you. It's a heavier energy. When we're with other people that are on the same path, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not alone. I'm being held. This is what we talk about, holding space in a container, right? It's like, this is a container. Our little group is a container. We're holding space,
Yeah.
and they're holding space for each other. So what does that mean? It means that they are listening, they're validating, they're
Yeah.
not discounting, they're not trying to problem fix,
Yeah.
anybody. Nobody's a problem to be fixed. They're just holding space for
Yeah.
that person's highest and best, so that that person could decide, okay, I've been like this my whole life, but now I know I can do better, and I want to be like this. I want to let go of, some of those fixes, that numbing out things that I go to, as opposed to numbing out. I want to sit with my pain
Yeah.
and feel it. And I feel safe in this space, right? So this is what we've done. And bringing people together in safe spaces to do their inner work is everything to me.
Yeah.
I just feel so blessed.
I do too. I love it. I just want to
Yeah.
honor the people that are, Janet says, so true, Lisa, so much healing and awareness and acknowledge and wanting to work on it. Yeah, for sure. And Deb, there's a new woman joining us. I love it, Deb.
Oh, hello,
Greetings.
Deb.
I'm Deb from New York. Thank you so much for this energy exchange. Oh, thank you, Deb, for
Mm,
blessing us with your presence and your energy here. Thank you so much. I
mm,
love it.
yeah,
So
it's beautiful.
yeah, you know what? It was just gorgeous. It was
Yeah.
beautiful. And there are no any more words because it was just so perfect. So,
Yeah, yeah. So
um,
thank you, Lisa. Thank you for doing this with me. Honestly, I saw this as soon as I met you. I knew we were going to do something really cool. And at first, I thought it was the YouTube show,
yeah,
but it
so
was actually this,
yeah,
because when I saw your passion to teach this inner work, to hold space for people to have their transformations. You didn't want to just keep teaching school curriculum anymore. You wanted to teach your own curriculum.
yeah,
And I just knew that we were supposed to do something together, because it was time. You had been, enough is enough in
yeah,
terms of sitting on something and knowing you want to do it. But the two of us have added to each other. Like, I believe that, me as a miracle mindset coach healer
yeah,
helped you to really step into your light and just do it, right? Because it's the action, right?
yeah,
So you might have sat a little bit longer wanting to do it on your own. Who
yeah.
knows when it would have happened, right? But so I think that's the piece that I brought, because I'm all about that forward momentum
I
and the
know. I
business
love it.
piece.
I
And
like
then
it. I love it.
yeah. And then you brought so much of the content, this beautiful content that's going to help these women in such a beautiful way, because it's based on the teachings that have helped you. And NLP is one of the big pieces, right? Where you don't have to go to therapy for years and years. You know, you
Yeah.
can shift your mindset like a lot sooner.
Yeah.
As soon as you're ready, you can do
Yeah.
it. And that isn't spiritually bypassing. That is just knowing that, okay, I've been like this my whole life. Has it served me? Not so much.
Right.
Do I tend to escape in, all these different,
Right.
shopping, eating, drinking, gossiping, anger? Like, there's so many ways we can escape our feelings,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Do I want to continue that? Or do I want to step into more peace and more prosperity and more love and joy, and this is what happens when we deal with our feelings, and your beautiful modalities are helping us get there. And yes, my modalities are in there too, but I just want to say that I really, really honor you for being who you are, and having gone through all that skills, learning those skills. And I'm learning as I'm a facilitator in this. I'm learning from you as well. So I just want to acknowledge you. So
Thank
thank you.
you. Thank you for seeing me like that. I was thinking about, like, we're talking about one of the things with this community of women, is really seeing each other, and how so many of them said, I've never felt seen. I've never felt
Mm,
heard. And I was just like,
yeah.
wow, like, that's
Oh,
really hard to go through life and not feel seen or heard. And I immediately thought of you, and I thought, God, Elvira always sees me. Like, she's
mm.
so good. And equally, I see you,
You see me too. Yes.
I really do. And I value you, and I value what we have, and what we're building here together. I really value it so much. I just
Yeah.
really do.
Thank you, Lisa. It's
Yeah.
beautiful to be seen by you, and it's beautiful to see these beautiful women that we've taken into our beautiful container. And
Yeah.
I'm still smiling from Monday
I
night.
know,
So
and I can't wait to see them, like, just blossom
yeah,
and grow and move. So it's
yeah,
so exciting, right? And really, ultimately, that's what we want to do, right? Our soul is here to grow and expand. And
yeah,
if we're not growing, we're dying, right?
yeah, yeah,
And that horrible thing to think about, on your deathbed, and,
yeah.
what if I die with my music still in me? And that's, you
Oh,
just, right? Life is just too short. We need to be doing what we're meant to be doing. And
yeah,
sometimes that means not sometimes, all the time, it means getting out of your comfort zone and just taking those little steps forward to do what it is you feel you need to do,
yeah,
right? And
yeah,
I always say, you don't have to see the whole staircase, you just have to see the first step, right? Martin Luther
yeah,
King Jr., I just love that.
yeah,
You don't need to see the whole big picture. Just take one step, and the universe is there to help you and guide
yeah.
you. Just like that
Absolutely.
woman who said, her step was, what do you want me to do? I know I have
Yeah.
to do more work. What should I do? And then bam, my email comes through about the program.
Oh,
Like,
I still get chills. That
that's
is so amazing.
that's the step, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's all you need to do. And there's so many women on this page who say, I feel so stuck. I don't know what to do. I was there. I
yeah.
know. I
We
remember,
were there. We were
yes,
there. Yeah, yeah,
story. We were there.
yeah,
I
yeah,
remember saying, we each have our own stories. And I think similar, like, what the hell are we supposed to do? Like, what am I
yeah.
supposed to do? Like, I feel stuck, but I don't know what to do. And you don't just quit a job. Well, yeah, you do, apparently.
You do.
You do.
If
And
it's killing you, you do.
yeah. So
Yeah,
there we go, right? So anyway,
yeah,
I'm just so grateful for all
yeah.
of this, and for this, and every time, raising vibrations. That's what it's all about,
Yeah,
right? To
yeah. I
bring
love it.
So we're changing, and I like what you said. The issues is in our tissues. So when you're changing your vibration, you're changing cells, right? They're
Yeah,
literally, the science backs this up, right? You're changing at a cellular level. This is
yeah,
what's happening. So I do believe, I'm a firm believer that you can heal your body,
yeah,
with your mind. I'm a firm believer in that.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so yeah.
yeah.
How about
Absolutely.
a pull a card?
Yes, let's pull a card.
This
Amazing,
this is
amazing.
this is so, Deb, if you're still with us, which I hope you are, we don't always pull a card every week. Sometimes we do.
Yeah,
Um, And today we were feeling called to do this for all of you. So that means the
Yes.
card here, the cards never lie. Um, never lie, and you can't make this shit up. So
Yep. I
that's
love it. I love it.
messages
So
for us today.
So yes, this is my husband's and my favorite deck, the Cosmic Journey Oracle deck by Yannick Silver. Shout out to him. And I'm going to shuffle 3 times on your behalf. And I'm going to knock 3 times and put the cards on all of your energies. And I'm going to pull a card that jumps out at me. And the card that I pulled is... this is beautiful. Allow your work to become your art. Number 3, which is my magic number.
Beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Allow your work to. Okay, I love that.
Allow your work to become your art. Yeah. So let me read what the book says. What the good book says. You've now been given the choice of what kind of work will truly become your art. It's up to you. You are limited only by how much courage you can muster to fully explore what this can mean. You must merge your head, heart, and highest purpose to bring everything to bear, from the business model to the impact you wish to make. Envision the business love story you want the world to buy. Who is your perfect customer? What do they wake up thinking about? What keeps them up at night? Where can you find them? What purpose do they want to serve in the world more than anything else? The more specific you can get about the details, the better. Build the damn thing already, because your dream customers are waiting to fall in love. And the cosmic catalyst is, if I could truly do anything in the world to make it my art, what would it be? And the cosmic checkbox is, create a logo for a new imaginary company that combines a higher purpose with your artistic expression.
Oh my gosh. After just speaking about
yes, confirmation for us, and curious what it means for you as well, if you want to drop it in the comments. But for you and I, Lisa, holy crap. Like, did that feel like art on Monday night?
100%. 100%. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And again, you can't make this shit up.
You can't make this shit up.
Because that's exactly what we were just talking about. So
yeah.
How beautiful is that?
Oh my God.
goodness.
I love it. I love it.
I like the catalyst. If you could do, I'd like people to answer that too. If you could do anything in the world, to make it your art, what would it be?
Yes. Right? Yes.
So answer that in the comments.
Yeah.
You feel so. If
love
you know,
to hear.
Some people don't know, and that's how I was. I don't know. I just knew I was meant for something better.
Yeah.
And but I wasn't sure. And maybe you're trying to figure that out right now, and that's okay. So surrender to that piece too. If you're trying to figure it out, surrender to it, because it will come. It really does come. So love it.
And Janet, when it comes, it's so. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What did Janet say?
Because we make ourselves sick, so the reverse is also true. We can think ourselves better.
Yes.
You know what, Janet? I just posted. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I just posted a quick reel from Joe Dispenza, and it was on that exact same thing. He said, if we can think ourselves sick, well, then we can think ourselves well too. So,
I love that. I love that. And that's exactly what happened. At my rock bottom, I realized when I didn't want to live anymore, I was supposed to hang around for a bit longer, thank God. And what came through was, you brought this on with your vibration, with the way you've been in the world. You're going to undo it with your vibration. And that's exactly what I did. Those 2 people that bullied me at work, I was the common denominator, because it was at 2 different areas of my life. So I realized, I brought this on, I'm going to undo it. And when I did when I got the downloads, I started applying them to my life, they stopped bullying me, because I shifted my vibration and I stopped bullying myself. And therefore they came along. So this is how powerful we are, right? If we're being treated badly, look at how you're treating yourself. That's the invitation. You can undo anything that you've brought on, because ultimately everywhere you go, there you are. If you're having
Yes.
problems here and here and here and here and here, who's the common denominator? Radical responsibility. That's what these women are getting in our group. They're realizing that they are responsible. And when they get radically responsible, they are going to make different choices, and they're going to do this inner work that we've proposed to them, and they're going to get results. That's what I see for everyone in this group, and in our little group, and everyone here. You just have to have radical responsibility. Know that everywhere you go, there you are. All the fingers are pointing outside, but 6 are pointing at you.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's our invitation to you, is do the inner work in a way that feels aligned for you. So
I love it. And
yeah.
like I said, all minds are joined. So when you heal your
Mhm.
mind, everything else around you heals. And
Yeah.
that's the key, right?
Yes.
That's the radical responsibility. You don't need to fix anyone. You don't need to judge, criticize. We invite you that if that's what you've been doing, to look at, okay, what is going on inside of me that I feel I need to
Yeah.
judge, criticize, blame, shame, whatever it is you're doing,
Yeah.
and look within, because there's, like Elvira just said, there's a common denominator there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
true, right? And those relationships that are happening in your life are simply there. They're wonderful, but they are simply there to mirror something in you, to
Yeah.
pull up the pain, to show up for you.
Yeah.
So give thanks for it. And if you're willing to look at it,
Yeah.
it's a pretty amazing ride when you
It
get to the end.
is. It
Yeah.
is. It is. And actually, I just posted about this on Instagram. I want to see if I can find it. Just the other day, I said this. Let me just see if I can find
When
it
Janet
here.
said, found you on Instagram. Yay.
Yay. So what did I post? What did I post? Okay, here it is. Be grateful for your triggers,
Yeah.
because
100%.
you get a chance to look at yourself. Triggers are catalysts for healing. When a
Yeah.
trigger point is activated, healing can begin. By choosing gratitude for triggers, they can become catalysts for healing. What are you activated by right now that you can look forward to getting to the healed on the other side? Yeah. And I wrote something wrong, so I'm going to correct it. I said I should say that you can look forward to healing on the other side. Yeah. So this is what happens. We're blaming others when we're triggered, but
Yeah.
triggers are opportunities for us to go deeper, because
Yeah.
triggers and judging others and making them bad and wrong, it's just escaping that we are ultimately responsible.
Yes.
And so it's almost like an escape. It's almost like numbing out on
Yeah.
other things, so that we don't have to look at ourselves, so that we don't have to feel our feelings.
Yep.
Well, we invite you to look at those triggers and say, okay, how is this, is it trauma in my past that's brought this on? Can I do something about healing that trauma, so I don't keep blaming and shaming others and judging them? So yeah, I love
Just had
this.
that whole exact conversation with a client this morning, like
Did
everything.
you?
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
whole thing.
God.
Just said,
Yeah.
she came to me and she said just quickly, "Oh, I had like a little bit of a breakdown." I said, "Awesome. So you had an opportunity to do your work."
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Breakdowns lead to breakthroughs, and that's what we get to hold space for. And yeah, I can't think of a better way of living my life than that. This is my art. This is our
Yes,
art, right?
I
We get
know, I love it. I
amazing,
just
amazing.
thank God, right?
Thank
Yes,
God.
quick
Okay.
little thing.
So now I'm going to play for you this little, I don't even know what this instrument is called, to be honest. I think it's like a pan drum, like a mini pan drum. I think that's what it is, but I'm not 100% sure. But I like to use this in my sacred sound baths to help people to ground into healing their inner child. My sound baths are usually around the themes of healing your inner child and connecting to your divinity. So that's what I tend to sing about, speak about, play my instruments to serve my beautiful clients and audiences that want to be served by this beautiful modality called sacred sound healing. And this one, you'll notice it's got kind of a childlike sound. So so I just invite you to close your eyes and go into your heart and think about your inner child and how much you love your inner child, and allow them to feel so safe in you. All right. So I'm just going to play intuitively.
I love that. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about that one when you did it in the studio. And I was like, oh, I actually got shivers with that one too.
Awesome. Awesome.
So
Yay.
Janet says, ooh, something new. I've not seen this red thing, I don't think.
She's heard it, whether she realizes it or not. But yes, thank you, Janet.
So beautiful. Oh, thank you, everybody that joined us
Thank
today.
you.
Just so beautiful as always. And thank you, Elvira, for your presence and just your vibrational energy you bring and your knowledge. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you so
So
much.
grateful to you. And thank you for allowing us to celebrate today. And we are so excited to serve more women moving forward. So if you want to be on a waiting list, please
Yeah.
reach out to Lisa or I for Leap Into Your New Life, Make the Rest of Your Life the Best of Your Life, because we are going to be starting up again. And we don't know exactly, but this is a 3-month program. So we might do it in June. We might do it sooner if there's a whole bunch of people that want to go sooner. So, so thank you, Lisa. And thank you to everyone.
Thank you. Love you all. See you next week.
Bye-bye.